What happened last time, Red?
Well, we began with an introduction to our protagonist. Yeah, that's the word, protagonist. Carmen dealing with her daughters, Catalina and Naomi, as they sent them off to bed, trusting her daughter to stay up a little longer than usual as she had the work to do and take a look at a bit of business. Though apparently, Catalina took that time to decide to have her own fun, going out in the club and hanging out with friends, as her uncle Diego would come to see his little niece there and tried to sternly tell her to go back home, though she tried to prolong as best she can. He tried to come up with a compromise for her. That way, we don't have to tell your mom, and I don't have to get in trouble, and you don't have to get in trouble, basically. As Catalina, after a bit of time, decided to follow through and go with her uncle to leave, as she snuck back in. Though unaware for both of them, Carmen had checked on her daughters for the night and found out, well, apparently Naomi was sleeping under the covers, pretending to be Catalina, so that way Carmen wouldn't realize that she had left. As Naomi sheepishly spilled a bit of the beans, all about how she apparently is with someone named Juan, some fellow who apparently pays nice gifts and such, and has been having fun with Catalina, hanging out. As Catalina set her, Carmen waited for Catalina to come back and sent Naomi off to bed, and a bit of a discussion about this friend, as there was a bit of back and forth between them in that regard. And more so, Carmen trying to be as nice as she could be for her daughter in this situation, as she understands what it's like to be a young girl cooped up. Though they agreed to have a chance for her to meet this Juan, this Carlos, this fellow of hers, whatever his name is, basically. And, well, as that's going on, Valentino got a bit of a jarring call as well, as he got a call from one of his contacts letting him know that apparently there's a couple of dead cops, two of them to be exact, left in our territory and one of our bunkers, and shot and killed, as they took her time to make a look at the evidence, try to keep this on the wraps, because two dead cops means problems, essentially. As Valentino took a stock of the crime, we'll say, finding out that whoever the culprit was left a bit of a moniker, a symbol there for the Lady of Death, and of course, not taking any of the cocaine, which is suspicious, leaving two dead bodies, and, well, no one seeming to know what's going on. As he tried to keep this all taken care of as best he can, even letting Diego know as well, and using a bit of a skimming a bit off the top to pay off some the right people, we'll say, as he also contacted Rodrigo to let him know and to hopefully get some information, as things could be bad. As they were checking contacts, finding information out, and hopefully finding some way to get this taken care of without shit blowing up. Though the next day, that would kind of go all out the wayside, as everyone turned on the news to see the breaking news of two dead cops with photos and evidence, more likely taken from the killer possibly, though if this guy was injured, that's still a lot of questions in the air, as news has been spread around, and Carmen wants fucking answers, as everyone went off to go ask the correct questions, find out some information, and hopefully get something that can explain what's going on. I believe as well, though Rodrigo had a bit of a different situation, as the cops came together to talk about what has transpired and their progress to contact and mostly arrest El Jefe, as apparently they broke the news that Reyes, the leader of this little pack of wolves, I will say, explained that he was the one who told the information, and has a contact of some sort, mostly independent or alluding to that. But regardless, he was the one who let them know, and through this, we have a chance to, catch up El Jefe, essentially. As long as we do play our part, this could work out. Even bringing in Martina and a couple of others, as Rodrigo was partnered with her, and everyone was given their missions. Diego, of course, went off to go talk to a friend, Hector, I believe, contact with Los Zetas, see if he knows anything. But apparently, Hector's just enjoying a vacation time. A bit bored, but you know what? He's being paid, so he doesn't care. Though Diego did make a joke about him joining his, his side of the pond, though that would be more problem than it's worth in that regard. Regardless, things progress as more and more evidence pops up. People realizing there's, unknown factors, new faces that shouldn't be here, as I believe Valentino's contact, a young, I believe, Roman, he revealed that he's noticed some people, and of course, Valentino paying him off, as well as helping him hopefully get that new setup he was talking about for his PC or such, or some skills he's trying to gain as the investigation continues forward. And Carmen is informed about, these newcomers. The fact that these people are here without their notice. And though her first reaction was to cut them and get them out of here, essentially by permanent ways. Diego argued for his friend's life, and Valentino's trying to make sure bloodshed doesn't spill, as he would tell Diego. As Diego went over to talk and met up with Hector apparently, and decided to try to cut a deal, as no one wants to have trouble and no one wants to make any more wars happen, at least right now. As they decided to have a meeting without a neutral ground as best they can to ensure at least no side has the upper hand in this regard. As Rodrigo also got a contact about some information that could be useful and could be a help for his little chance to climb that ladder, the rat ladder, as we say. As Diego, Hector, Valentino met up to discuss terms, Rodrigo sneaking in the back, and Carmen with her two daughters meeting her daughter's new interesting friend, we'll say, as we all eventually came together to see each other in one meeting room, though not trying to give the game away. As Carmen spoke with Carlos, who seemed to be sincere, though a lot of suspicious and holes in the story to Carmen's growing dread, as well as Diego and Valentino trying to ensure that nothing goes wrong in this meeting as well. Even coming up to a contact, I believe, of splitting cash and such, and making sure bruises and eagles were not going to be broken in any way. And of course, poor Rodrigo got caught by someone else. Juan was the one who actually caught Rodrigo, as he pulled up a gun and told him to come out back. Valentino being informed as well and was able to talk down from killing this guy, as wanted to teach him a lesson at the very least, just a little bit of a rat cop, nothing more. And I believe Juan took off Rodrigo to learn a lesson, as he took a finger off at the very least. Everyone went back to the meeting. I think it ended with that. Everyone a bit more on edge as people talked and discussed things, and no heads were rolling, at least today. And I think that was the last of it, I believe, as well.
Yeah. So, as everyone is heading home, any plans for the night or during the night time?
Grunt, I assume there's no way to do anything right now for Carmen, because she wants to find out exactly how the news got those photos, but I don't think there's anything she can do right now because it's like you said, it's night, right?
I was gonna say not right now, no.
Okay.
You talk to your daughters about the dinner. One of them specifically.
We did have a talk in the car, but if there's more, yeah, she'll talk.
Well, if there's nothing else you want to talk.
Yeah, I was gonna, because I think we talked about everything, like what the relationship. Hopefully, like if you want to do this, tell me, keep me informed, make sure I'm aware, and I think she would talk to her daughter about being careful. She's done that like so many times though as well.
What about the rest of you? Well, I mean, Rodrigo, you are in fact limping home.
In the desert, yeah.
What about the other two? Diego, it's the night's still young. Nothing you want to do?
It seems like you're baiting me, Grunt.
I am baiting you. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'll take your silence as nothing then.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day. So you all...
Oh, wait.
Hmm.
Oh, Grant, I'm sorry. I realize there is something I want to do. I'm so sorry.
Yes. Go ahead.
We'll start with my brother first, Diego, to figure out what the fuck was going on.
Oh, God. All right. Hey. Sis, how you doing?
Don't you hate sis me? What the fuck were you and Valentino doing at the... Well, what were you doing?
Well, if you'd like to talk, I can meet you at your house and explain everything.
How about you explain to me now, over the phone?
All right. So we talked with a representative of the people coming in,
Mm-hmm.
and we provided. Okay, and I need you to not be mad. All right, we got you a 15% cut of their trafficking business, and while they're paying you, we're gonna find out more information about them, where they're coming from, and who they're hooked up with.
So you're allowing them still into my territory with the chance that while they continue to do business here without my knowledge, that you can find out more.
They are paying you tribute for the privilege of working in your territory.
And who's going to be part of their inventory? Whose people is that?
We're going to find that out very shortly, in very short order.
Did Valentino sign off on this?
Valentino signed off of it. I convinced him to ask them to pay you more. The original offer was 10. I got it up to 15.
I feel like this is going to make things more complicated than it's really worth, but I will allow this in the interest of the fact that you are my brother. Just don't disappoint me with this one, Diego. I'm trusting you with this one.
Yes, ma'am.
If this fails and it goes to shit, it comes on your head.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine then. Let me know if there's anything that's been changing. Keep me informed.
Yep. Will do.
Yeah, she'll probably hang up.
Yeah, no, Grant, I have something I want to do. Can I call Valentino?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Valentino would answer.
Valentino?
Yeah. What is it?
I told the boss about our meeting. You have connections in the area, right?
Depends on what you need.
Oh, well, if these guys are traffickers of some kind, that means they have to go through routes, right? And we know the routes out, so maybe you can ask around and seeing who's been taking routes or if there's anything new routes that we're not knowing about. That's a long shot, but it might be something we can track back to.
I already have men who are going to look into it, but can't be. As he'll say, part of the deal was we don't officially ask questions, so not going to be able to do it as obvious as that.
You're a smart individual. I bet you can figure something out, some loophole.
Listen, Diego, I appreciate the concern. Leave this to me. I'll call you when I need your skills. And better yet, just keep in contact with that friend of yours. Honestly, best source of information we have right now.
Yeah, I already was been thinking about it that way. But if you need something, you let me know, all right?
No, of course.
Grunt.
Hmm.
You can tell me I don't know, but I might know because he's my friend. Does he have any specific vices like drugs, wine, women, anything?
Hector?
Mm-hmm.
No. Pick a roll.
What kind of roll, Grunt?
Thinking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know if the mic cut out.
Just gonna make a luck roll. Just roll me 1d100.
Is higher number better, or is this just like I'm?
The higher the better.
Okay. R.
You shouldn't ask that because now you've slanted it.
Is it /R or is it
Yeah,
slash roll?
/R space 1d.
Okay, it's been a little bit here.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not like too open about it, but well, doesn't abuse any sort of substances. But he is a known he has had drinking problems in the past. Like in my head, it's like that's not a problem, actually.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, you'll ask if he wants to go out drinking.
Well, not at 1 a.m. I assume.
No.
Sam,
Like,
so just then you go to sleep for the rest of the night. I mean, yeah, you could go to the nightclub, I guess. You could go that, but listen, I'm not gonna be that overt with my baiting.
I will be. I will be. I'll swing the fucking bear trap at him.
Oh yeah, Diego. He lives that way.
Yeah, as you all sort of go to sleep for the night. In the morning, pretty sure, Carmen, you don't have any media contact.
No, she's trying to work on that now, Grunt, but no, sadly. I don't think, based on the thing I chose, I don't think that would make sense for her to have it now.
No. No, unfortunately, you do have a bunch of, like, tough enforcers, but... You could go and ask around yourself.
Yeah, I can, if it's alright for me to say, I can, cover it as a concerned, parent and mother, basically, if that's alright to say, Grunt.
Certain mother and parent asking about the deaths on the news.
And yeah, and of course, nosy body, concerned person, part of the community. I own a farm, Grunt. That has to matter somewhere.
They would fucking sniff you out in like 5 minutes.
Reyes will in fact shoot you. Reyes will go around.
The concerned farmer asks about the crimes in Mexico that happen on a weekly basis. What?
More the fact that she's a concerned parent and mother, and her daughter was not too far from the crime
Is she
scene.
dead? No. Cool. Next.
Reyes after getting the result for
Again,
report
Red,
from
I'll
Rico.
remind you, these things happen weekly, if not daily.
I got you. If it doesn't make sense, then I would.
You have no idea the amount of violence these people see on a regular basis. Two dead guys that were not even mutilated are not gonna, like, nobody's even gonna blink at that.
Oh, if it doesn't, if I can't get it done, then I can do something else. If that's the fact, then
You have to get out of your, like, safe country mindset.
it's not a safe country mindset. I was asked if I could, and if I can't, I could do something else.
Yes, but I have to make fun of you for like 5 minutes about it.
I understand. I must pay my penance.
No, in the sense that you could probably find someone to bribe in the station.
Oh, I could do that as well.
Yeah, you just need to strain your finances a bit.
Yeah, this is important. This is important.
Money makes the world.
I do.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the roll.
Oh, what should I roll then for this
Strain
one?
your
Should I
finances.
just call strain fire? Oh, okay, gotcha. Thank you. I got a 10.
Yeah. Moment. Spawn him, man. Ah. Yeah. So you have someone ask around, and find someone who is willing to talk. And as you pay and you ask a couple of questions. What are you more interested in specifically?
I guess, well, the main thing Carmen wants is the identity of who the fuck was the one who killed these two guys. But if it leads to who gave
How
these
the
this
fuck
information,
should they
these
know
photos.
about that? What?
I know I'm saying like that's her ultimate goal, but if I can't get that
No,
shit
I'm
right, like, how do
asking
they? Who gave
what
them?
are you asking from the news media? Because you wanted to like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's just asking like how did they find out? Like how did they get this information? Like how did they were they told this stuff? Because like there's no
Yes.
link at all to the killer at all, outside of like a car that was there and no one really saw anything.
Well, apparently there was a guy who, the local journalist, that was their inside source. Find an actual. Yeah, so there's this journalist, and has his own like little blog and like small media outlet. Goes by the name of Raphael. Apparently, he's the guy that got them the evidence and the story, basically.
Gotcha. And how do they I guess the question would be like, how did they contact each other? Did he just show up to the news station here,
I mean, he's
or
a journalist.
did he?
They work in the same service. They're like, this is like the news is a media company. The guy's a journalist. They walk in the same circles, basically. Just that this is like an independent journalist.
Independent. Okay.
Like he often will like sell them stories, basically.
Okay.
And a lot of the stories that he does sell are just sort of not so they're like crime related. Means he is involved deeply with tracking down murders and this sort of shit. Like he's known to have done this in the past.
So he has a reputation. Okay.
Well, the fact that someone's reporting on cartel crimes and is alive just show you that the guy's decent at the very least. He's not old, like he hasn't been doing this for a long time. People generally tend to die if they do this for too long. But this guy's been doing it for like a few years now and he's not kicked the bucket.
Okay. Now Karma's in the dilemma. Did she send her men to do it, or did she do it herself, basically?
Do what?
Talk to this guy, basically.
Well, finding him is a different matter. Again, when you do business related to the cartels and you want to survive, you're gonna be a bit more paranoid.
Gotcha.
That's why his name will never appear on any official material.
Okay. So she doesn't know where he's at, but she knows he exists.
You know he's in the city. probably have some people try and find him. Eventually, they'll like, if you just send them out to ask questions, they'll eventually manage to track him down at the very least. It's just gonna take time, and it depends how, again, how noticeable do you want to be? Because without your little spy network,
Yeah. Yeah, I think for this one, she doesn't want to go guns blazing for this one. She wants information. She doesn't need dead bodies just yet. So, yeah, she's going to send someone out to make it quiet and discreet. Find him as best she can, essentially.
just one man for the job. You want quiet and discreet.
Is it Juan?
You could set
Or
Juan
is this
as
the
well.
one?
Depends who you trust
Tell him-
more, Juan or your brother.
Look, I gotta be honest. I don't, Diego, are you good at sneaking and being quiet that you're doing my work?
I have stealth weapons. Silencers.
He can literally
Nice.
track them.
I can
This is the
literally-
confidence you're dealing with, Tech. You literally have the ability, the move that lets you track down people better.
Remember, Grunt. I had surveillance equipment, and they still
Yeah.
talked, and we're like,
The level of trust is abysmal with these people, Tech.
It is. It's at ground zero.
Oh.
But yes, I will send my brother Diego. He's also, I also don't want to strain him because he already has another job he's doing. But yes,
I have
will.
3. You motherfucker have me doing 3 jobs: protect your daughter, get more information, and now this guy. I should ask for a raise.
You see, when I give him more work, he complains. All he does is complain.
If your daughter gets kidnapped, you're gonna blame me for not watching her.
I mean, yeah,
You're
but still.
better at tracking people than being a bodyguard, though.
I know. All right. So what am I doing?
Yeah, go find reporter Raphael. I believe Raphael Cerna is his name. Apparently, he's the one that tipped him off for the 2 dead cops. And I want to know what he
Okay.
knows and how he found out.
I can do that.
I need this quiet, Diego.
So no bodies.
If you can help it, no bodies. Yes. I already have enough nerves as it is. Los Zetas on my territory. Apparently, everyone's making secret meetings and restaurants out in the open. And my daughter, it's a whole other problem.
Do you need to talk about it?
No, I do not.
Okay, sis. I'll take care of it.
Good. I'll. Don't do anything stupid, Diego.
I'll try. I'll try to remember how to be professional. All right, Grunt.
You can roll me your move because you have a name, you have a face. Just a matter of going around asking the right questions in an intimidating manner.
I just gotta remember. Oh yeah, okay. What do you track down an NPC? All right, we'll see how this
That's why I
goes.
laughed because you literally, this is like your specialty.
You catch them exposed and vulnerable. They have backup or it's public.
Yeah. I guess then you'll venture out in the city, and again with your more ruthless demeanor, people generally will talk rather than try and get on your bad side. And you have a couple of questions, maybe a couple of other. See if anyone's moved in. Ask maybe around some of the like media buildings, city. And eventually you do get a lead. And it's gonna take the whole day, more or less. As around evening, it's about like 7:30. You get a actual lead on him and manage to track him down as he is in the main plaza, just sort of enjoying like at one of the what would you call them? Not like fast food diners, I guess you could call them. Like small
There's a-
local restaurants. He's like
Yeah,
enjoying
it's-
a nice meal.
All right. Because I would have asked, what is like the most important information you want to know specifically? Just who gave him the photo?
Yeah, like where'd he get the information? And, like, who's my next lead to find out who the fuck this guy is, mainly. So where'd he get that information? How did he get it, basically?
All right.
Who?
Yeah. I'll just text you, got him. And then I'm going to go into the diner.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know who you are. Sit down at the table.
Yeah.
He just has a moment where kind of like looks at you, stops eating.
You know,
Can I help you?
actually, yes. You can help me a great deal. So, I've been looking for you. You're the famous reporter with the picture that was on the news, right?
Yeah.
Well, you have information, and I'm hoping we can have a very frank and friendly exchange. Who gave you the picture?
Just kind of shrugs. Roll me get the truth.
Hold on.
As the last
Do I have
session was
something
only
open?
complications, I believe it's gonna be only.
Hold on. Nope. Sorry. I thought I had something for that. That's not. All right. It's gonna be complication. Ooh.
Yeah, so you can pick one of those. Before I
You
start
can't be
answering.
confused with. You can't confuse. You with falsehoods. That just means they can't lie, right? That's what that means. I'm not misunderstanding that.
It can't confuse you with falsehoods. It means what it says it means. Lying is a multifaceted affair.
Oh, okay.
Because if
Alright.
I lie by omission, or I tell you the truth, but in a way you misunderstand it, it's still technically lying, but it like doesn't violate the clause. That's like the one you picked is literally he can't like tell you outright bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a journalist. I get a lot of pictures.
He stares at him for a while. Like just like like just not breaking eye contact with him. Just kind of staring him down. I know somebody gave you these pictures specifically, and I know you know who it is.
I don't know who it is. It's not my job. If it goes down between the cartels, that's my job to report it. That people don't get blindsided by it.
Hold on. All right, Grant, I'm going to say something, but I want to try to pressure him into just telling me what he knows. So, is that like something I can do?
You can torture him.
I not in public.
Can't. There's no pressuring. It's like someone pressuring implies some sort of leverage. You have no leverage on this guy unless you're gonna actually start threatening him. Doesn't look like the guy who just cave in.
All right. All right. Well, what can you tell me about this photo specifically? Why this one over the other murders that happened in our town?
I report on other murders as well. I didn't realize these photos were that special.
Oh my god! I don't think I. Yeah. I'm trying not to lose my cool here. He goes. All right. I don't really have time for this. How much will it cost me to? How much is that information worth to you?
He just kind of chuckles. That's what you think, right? You can just bribe everyone out of everything. I think I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my meal, thank you. It's like starts eating back up.
I'm gonna kill this guy. Sorry, Carmen. All right. You know what? I can respect integrity. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Better enjoy it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go to my car and wait for this asshole. I'm gonna follow him home, if that's possible, Grunt.
Yeah, so as yeah, he'll eventually leave the locale and is gonna get into his own vehicle and he's gonna start driving, and I assume you just follow him.
Yeah.
As he drives to kind of goes to one of the like neighborhoods, there's a moment where you realize like he stops the car like middle of the street as he will sort of get out and just duck behind one of the cars as you see several armed men kind of move around you, guns out, pointed at you, as one of them shouts and you realize it's the police. They're shouting at you to get out of the car and surrender.
I'm already surrounded.
I mean, yeah, but you're in the car, so you could try and make an escape if you want.
No, I technically haven't committed any crime.
That's true.
Are you saying that sarcastically, Grunt, or like I
No,
don't think
you
I've
haven't
actually
committed any crimes. But I'm pointing out you tracked a man, got led into a police ambush. you did like threaten him, like okay, you're gonna like, officer, I have rights here.
No, I'm just saying I don't think they can like. I think running away is going because he's seen my face is
Yeah.
not the right call here.
Up to you.
All right, yeah. I don't want to do this, but he'll let her. Yeah, he'll surrender.
Yeah. Get out of the car. One of the officers get up to you as you'll be cuffed and will drag you into one of the vehicles, sort of stash you and take. Now, I assume you have weapons on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
So they'll
probably a
remove
knife
those. They'll
and-
remove those.
Hmm.
And as they put you in the car, one of the officers will talk to you. See kind of them talking to the journalist as he just kind of gets back in his car and drives away as the police will drive you out. Now I'm gonna let someone roll. You can roll me your La Plaza, Carmen. Just because you still have one control. You have some people like watching this.
I add a +1 to it. You said.
No, just roll the
Oh,
move. It will add it automatically. Okay.
Partial success.
So I'll say this. Would you have any other plans for today, or just relax? Wait.
Who, Carmen?
Yeah.
Carmen doesn't relax. She's probably just going around doing work and business and stuff like that. So nothing major right now.
Yeah. It's about like 10 when you'll get a call from probably not that late, like a 9 p.m. As you get a phone call, as one of your men will inform you that one of the police officers has in fact reported that well, Diego has been arrested. Speaking
Oh,
of
she's
which,
gonna ask.
sorry, go on.
Yeah, good.
I was gonna
No,
say-
she was just gonna ask the details. I assume she's been told
there,
that.
he doesn't have any. Doesn't have details because apparently the guys that arrested him are the feds. The feds have him, so they don't. They just kind of saw him be like brought in. They have no fucking clue because you don't have feds in your pockets. You just have like some of the local officers. But Rodrigo, as you probably went and got some actual medical aid for your injuries. You would also get a call from Martina.
Hey, what's up?
Just wanted to keep you in the loop. Reyes managed to arrest one of the sicarios of the Sinaloa here.
Shit, fuck, that was fast.
He came after one of his sources.
Pretty mad about that leak, fuck.
We're gonna try and see what we can get out of him. I didn't hear anything from you, so
Yeah, I've got some stuff here. I'll have to do next time at the what are the others?
well, he was asking apparently about the murders. So if you can, I think you should be here because we're technically involved with that as
Yeah.
well.
No, yeah, I'm heading over. Just
Awesome. Then we'll get here as soon as possible.
I think so. It's just like, yep. As he closed the phone.
I'm not sure if you're gonna inform people.
Oh yeah, he will definitely talk to Ray at the stuff about some stuff. Yeah, about a potential lead.
No, I mean, like, we're
Sure.
gonna tell Valentino about this.
Oh
Your
yeah,
main
yeah.
contact, be like, guys, one of your important people was arrested related to those murders.
Yeah,
To be honest,
yeah,
if Rodrigo doesn't call Valentino, Valentino's gonna call him.
yeah. No. Yeah. No. All right, I assume it was time sensitive. Yeah, on the way there, if there's like, yeah, he'll like text Valentino. Does he one of his boys got fucking arrested?
Gonna call you.
Yeah.
All right, Rodrigo. First of all, glad that you're still alive. Glad. Don't get fucking sloppy like that again. We're not gonna cut off the second finger.
Yeah. I was busy down. I was fucking busy down there, but
Okay, now who the fuck got? Who got? If it was one of my guys, I would have fucking heard about it by now. Who the fuck got?
apparently Sakari. I'm gonna find out the name. Gonna update you after the meeting.
Now, Valentino, there's not that many people that are sort of at your level that you wouldn't be informed if. I'll say this: you can probably deduce that this is Carmen's brother, because there's no other people. If one of the other enforcers would have got caught, they probably would have called you instead of her.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, he'll fucking say it. Yeah, I got a hunch. If it's Diego, tell me. I have a fucking hunch, because the fact that you were the one who informed me, not anyone else. Yeah, that's that's not normal.
Yeah, it was one of my people. One of the feds that caught. Well, the feds that got him.
The fucking feds.
Yep. Remember, the efforts are being increased. I'm gonna find out more at the meeting about how exactly he got.
Probably doing something fucking stupid.
You were told, Rodrigo, at the very least, on the phone that he was chasing one of Reyes' sources.
Oh yeah, informant. That's true. Yeah. Oh, that's
One
true.
of
Yeah.
his informants, yeah.
Oh, true. Yeah. He was stalking someone else. Also got sloppy apparently.
What?
He was following.
What did he fucking do?
Following an informant, assumably got spotted by security. Got jumped or maybe lured into a trap. The details I have not yet know, but that's the gist of it.
Great. Then great. Just that fucking informant's gonna be moved underground. Hot fucking possible for us to fucking reach now. Just keep me fucking informed.
Aye.
Yeah, fuck. There's not much. Fuck, if it's the feds, Valentino doesn't have any fucking pull with the feds. He can't do shit with that.
Well, you personally, yeah, that's your big problem. Neither you nor Carmen have direct links to the feds. That's why when the guy called Carmen, he's like, one of the officers like saw him. Told me about it. I realized who it is. I'm calling you, but Valentino, you should probably talk to Carmen about the plan now.
Yeah. Carmen is gonna get a call, and Carmen, you don't get the customary thing from Valentino. He asks you if you're good to call. He just calls you.
I think this was probably after she found about Diego, right?
Yeah. Like
What do we
minutes
know?
later.
Yeah. He like picks up and says, "What do we know?"
Okay, all right. What do we know? Apparently your brother was going after an informant, and he got fucking caught. I'm gonna take a fucking guess and say he probably got caught with guns in his fucking car.
God fucking damn it.
Okay, listen. I don't got any contacts with the feds, but do have a local contact who's working with them. I'm pumping him for information, But we need to figure out what the fuck are we gonna do about this.
Not much we can really do. Diego knows far too much about both of us in that regard. You can try to strain some finances, pull some strings, but it seems like they've been aiming for him for a while at the very least.
What's our fallback plan? Do you have a fallback plan?
Well, fallback plan mostly. Cut him loose. Start to purge him off, purge off any information he has, but I don't think we have time for that. And by the time my brother breaks, then that's a problem.
You think he will?
I think every man breaks eventually. It's no matter how long he can last.
Do you think we can pull the strings and get somebody to him before he breaks?
If I get the right people, possibly, and they don't fucking get caught either. There's also the chance that they can also be pulled in, and if they flip, then we're fucked.
Yeah, Valentino's going to say, I'll put pressure on the fucking guys I know, but this, unless you want to do a fucking show of force, I'll see if any of the guys I have on the street can help, but we don't really have a lot.
You're right. We don't. What do they have on him? If there's anything that can be used to get him out.
Granted, it sounds pretty bad, right?
The feds got him.
Feds got him after he threatened informant,
he
guns
threatened.
in car.
Yeah, he threatened an informant. Got caught. He had a gun on him, which is illegal, because I doubt you have permits for that, mister, unless you want to tell me otherwise, in which case, oh boy, there's a lot of other issues I will throw at you. So
should I just make a new character at this rate? Because that's what
no, because I need to add another mole to this circle of rats.
Reyes is more than willing to work with you, Diego.
Yeah, you're not the guy we
the winning
need.
side. You're just a gunman. Reyes is more than willing to talk.
But no, it's looking pretty bad. It's looking listen, from their perspective, this looks awful.
Yeah,
We haven't
but
even
if I get
gotten to your
out, there's no way.
interrogation.
They're not, even if I get out, these people are gonna trust me. So I don't. This was the worst thing they could do.
Yes, you now see why everyone is so paranoid when they get caught. Imagine they just release you.
Yeah, Valentino, now that has been answered, Valentino will say, I'm going to be honest. The only thing they don't have on him, the only thing that could be worse is if they found him after he put the bullet into the man. And his gun was still smoking. If he gets out, it's because we either pulled a lot of strings and bring a lot of attention, or he flips. Otherwise, it's going to be a very long time if you ever see him again. So we need to be ready to either step up and make a show of force, throw our weight around, or we need to get ready to deal with the fact that if your brother gets out, he's been flipped. Do you understand?
I understand.
Yeah.
All right.
As Diego gonna be brought into this, gonna sort of walk you through the police stations and then sort of bring you to the interrogation room as you get sat down. As see this older man that walks in about like half an hour later after they brought you in, puts down like a cup of coffee. Drink up, it's gonna be a long night. And he like has one for himself and sits down on the other side. He like opens a file. Diego, is it alright if I call you Diego?
He just shrugs.
Oh, Diego. What are we gonna do now? We're at an impasse. You see, we could charge you for illegal gun possession, but I feel like that's a bit beneath you at this point. Sure, you needed that for your own protection. You work for the cartels.
Whoa, whoa, dangerous town. Does this man not have a right to defend himself?
He does. That's why people have permits and register. You're not registered now, are you? So, like I said, no, I understand you, but you have to work with me, Diego. So, simple question. Which cartel do you work for?
Shouldn't I be talking to an attorney?
Okay. So you're not gonna talk, is that what you're saying? No. We'll answer a couple of questions, you get to walk out.
Assume I work for a cartel.
I don't assume, I know that. Someone with your background? Come on now. Not stupid. Luckily for you, I don't give a shit about you, Diego.
And as you should know, I've walked away from my life for a number of years. No criminal record after a certain time.
Yeah. It's true. But you have returned back and you've been squeaky clean.
You can even open up a little restaurant.
Again, that's why I don't care about you. Just one of the guys. I don't work with me, Diego. I don't want to pull like all the stops to start threatening you. Listen, family doesn't need to be involved in this. We can keep everything between the two of us. Or I could call your sister down and see what she thinks about this entire situation.
Listen. Is there something I'm like? So you're asking me a question
Yeah,
that
simple
you
one.
assume I'm.
Which cartel are you working for?
Grant, is there? I don't know which one. Is there a button to obscure the truth? I don't know. Like, I just wants to lie, but without just give him enough information.
You can just
But I don't
lie.
know.
There's no. I don't
Okay.
make moves. Like, you can just lie to him.
Listen. All I was asked was to find out some information in exchange for a little cash. There was just
Yeah.
I don't
By
know
who?
what
Give me names, Diego.
deep blue. I don't know. It was a call over the phone. And once I got information, it was just a drop in exchange. They know what I do. They knew what I used to be good at. It was just a job.
It is time to justify your behavior.
Oh, fuck my life. This is not gonna work.
Come on, it's been only success.
The Reyes W.
Before you
the
roll, I said like I was gonna remind you. You can
Oh,
push your life. Oh, it's too late now.
The Reyes W
I was
train.
just like, what is?
Not my fault.
I
You
can-
don't session 2. I've told you
I-
about this last time. Not my fault.
Well-
Literally can fucking wager fucking. One was it? I think it's
The things work out. Oh, that's not the same thing as given the stress.
yeah. It's the one where. Anyways,
Fuck my life.
but yeah. So he's just kind of. San Diego. Not a very good liar. I know how these things get handled, and you don't look like a random thug on the street. So, should I phone your sister? Does this need to be all over the news?
God. Grunt, got a question.
Yes.
Do we have any local rivals that are a little smaller than the whatever they're called, the Zietas or whatever?
Not right now. Or not that at least you know of. This place is pretty much under the iron grip of your sister. And only recently there's been like trouble at large more.
All right. Between you and me? Between
Yeah.
working for the Zietas. They are well, I'll withhold my tongue. I don't want to say too much.
What the Zetas want in this town now? Are they here to pick fights? Why the fuck do you care so much about two guys getting shot?
All right. Is there like a tape recorder or anything?
Not
There's
that you
like
see.
anything for him? Off the record and report. He'll lean in because it looks like we're being framed for those murders. Somebody else, I don't know, some third party, but they're trying to stir some shit up in the city. No, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to give our people a bad name, and I'm not afraid of a fight, but I don't want to pick a fight that we didn't start. You dig?
Hmm. that all?
Most of what I said.
You're just here to. So you're here to clean up your good name?
I'm here to see who the fuck is trying to meddle in shit they don't belong in.
Diego, listen. I may be old, but I'm not stupid. If anyone, I doubt the Sinaloans are dumb enough to think that two random gunnings are Zetas when Zetas haven't claimed responsibility. The way they were killed was way too clean. Come on, Diego. Diego, when you lie to people, it's best that the lies make sense. Now, I'll forgive you a second time, but I'm not gonna forgive you a third time. By trying, though, to throw the Zetas into this, probably not with them. If you were, I've never met a Zeta Sicario that just sells their boss out. In fact, I've never met that many Sicarios that do sell their bosses out because they know that once they step foot out of this place, they will be killed. So, I think I've got what I need from you, Diego. Sit tight while we just finish the paperwork. As he smiles and gets up.
Can I get a cigarette? I asked for it one 20 minutes ago. Or you guys?
He's gonna pull out a packet and hand you one. As he walks out. And Carmen, I'm gonna get the phone call.
Yes, Grant. What is the phone? Who's calling me?
It's an unknown number. Not sure what the official Mexican police state number would be, but that's.
Yeah. Oof. Would it be possible before this phone call, at the very least, for Carmen to talk to Catalina?
Yeah, probably have a bit of time.
Yeah, like I said, Carmen has at least made sure that Catalina wasn't left in the dark and what's going on, so she's not necessarily ignorant. But she would probably warn Carmen that things are.
You know what? No, you know what? Sounds too easy. It is a Saturday night. Are you actually gonna ground her?
Yes, Grant. I grounded her for 3 weeks. What do you mean? Did that change?
Did you sign a guard?
Yeah, I did. I actually have.
Would you have assigned the guard?
Yes, Grant. She was being followed for quite some time, which is how I found out that she was being driven back home.
Yeah, but that's at school. You're gonna have a guard at your own house.
Did my daughter sneak out while I wasn't looking, Grunt?
Well, it depends on your answer.
I told Carmen that, not Carmen, sorry. I told Catalina that she's not allowed to leave the house and I'll have someone there to make sure she doesn't look stupid because she.
So yeah, you would have a
a.
guard around the house. I'm just saying, that looks a bit suspicious if there's random fucking goons hanging about. You can do that. It's up to you. Up to you.
Yeah, Grunt. I don't see why I would change that for now. My daughter apparently doesn't listen to me when I tell her to stay at home.
I'm just gonna take a note that you've been...
Rodriguez also has to talk with Reyes about the stuff he found.
Look,
Oh my God.
I've already set out my new character, guys. Don't worry.
Reyes is the paper trail towards Carmen is growing with every day.
You guys are gonna meet Nina soon. It's gonna be fine.
Reyes is gonna meet Nina soon once he enters the house.
I've already decided to move on to the next character. But yes.
Yeah, no, they should have guards around the house to prevent her from sneaking out. And yes.
Just this one, I'll see.
If there's this one, I'm gonna make a roll, right? Are you sure it's just this one?
Yeah, it's just one, Grunt.
Okay, I'm gonna make a roll then.
I've never seen Grunt fucking edge somebody with a bear trap.
To be fair, I think Red is cosmically fucked no matter what she does because
Yeah, I feel like
she's
no
being
matter what I
fucked
do,
up
it doesn't really matter.
again,
So I'm just gonna
Rodrigo's fucked on the
see how
way
this
to talk to
goes.
Reyes. Hey, listen, I've got this lead.
Listen, if it's a well, luckily
What's this?
she is still inside.
Oh, that's nice. Good to know she at least somewhat respects her mother in some small way.
She doesn't. She just couldn't find a proper opportunity to escape. Your
That's
guard
fine.
has in fact just been sitting outside.
Look, if I had to choose between which daughter to save, I already know which one I'm saving. But yes, I would like to talk to my daughter.
Yeah, as you walk into her room, see her glancing out the window, looks back at you.
Ah, are you planning another escape? I see.
No, no, I would never do that.
You're a harbor liar, Catalina.
Doesn't he
You're the
like ever
thought.
take breaks?
I don't pay them to take breaks, especially when it's something so important like this. But we don't really have much time.
What happened?
Things are getting messy, Catalina. Your uncle has, well, the law has decided to get their hands on Diego, and he's in their care right now. Which means there are a few things that are going to happen. Each of them, none of them good, actually.
Okay.
No, I have. If things go poorly, which I assume they will, I have a safe, a certain set of money put aside for this type of situation, for you and Naomi.
She was gonna say something, but just kind of nods.
Now, if for some reason they get to you first before I have a chance to, well, if you have a chance to make some moves, then you are going to die everything. Worse, you put it all on me or your uncle, at the very least. Ensure that neither you or your sister are implicated in any way. Yes?
Nods.
Okay. And I want you to promise me that you'll take care of your sister, Catalina.
Yeah, of course.
Good. There are not a lot of people we can trust in this world. Family is important, but don't do anything foolish.
She nods with a very serious look.
Good. I love you, and please, for the night, no sticking out just yet. But yeah, that was the main thing
Yeah,
Carmen
their
wanted to do.
phone
with
is
Catalina.
ringing.
Yeah, she picks up. Hello?
Is this Miss Carmen de la Cruz?
This is she speaking. May I ask who's calling?
My name is Mr. Sanchez. I'm with the Mexican police. I was I wanted to contact the next of kin. We have your brother in custody, but we are about to release him. If you could drop by and pick him up. It's late at night.
Is he all right? Has something happened to him?
No, everything is fine. There's no problem. We did find him in possession of illegal firearms, but this is Durango, ma'am. I'm not gonna press charges on that too much. He's been very cooperative with us. So I'm well, I would still appreciate it if you could probably come and pick him up. It's late at night, and I don't. Apparently, he has some concerns. You see.
Knowing Diego, he's always has some concerns. Well, is it possible for me to talk to him? Is he okay?
If you wish, yes, I can. Hold on a moment. Diego. A couple of minutes later, Reyes walks in, hands you the phone.
Is
Your
it my
sister.
attorney? Because I'm. Oh, great! Not my attorney. Hey, sis. I'm gonna be late for dinner.
I would straight you through the phone if I could, Diego, but it seems like you're still able to talk, which is good. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Coffee's cold though.
Well, at the very least, at least they give you coffee. Your sister
Right.
sounds a bit different here. She sounds very sincere and like I think this is the kindest you've ever heard your sister talk to you about anything.
Yeah.
They say you've got yourself in a bit of trouble. I assume you're gonna tell me the story when I come pick you up, right? You good? Everything's all right?
You're picking me up? Yeah, just a complete misunderstanding.
Okay. Are you sure, Diego? Is everything okay?
I don't think we have any code for everything's all right.
We can have one if you wish to. I assume if
Yeah.
it's all right, if Grunt says it's okay, of course.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever it would be. It was like, yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. Just make sure, make sure dinner's on the table when we get back. Which is like, well, it's fine. We're coming back or something.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. I'll keep the table warm, I guess. I'll heat it up when we get back.
All right. See you soon.
See you soon. I don't know if they want me to talk to them again afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna take the phone back.
Professor Church. Yeah, I'll be there. Is there a certain thing I should do, or just show up?
We'll have the paperwork done by the time you get here.
Very well then. I'll see you soon, Mr. Sanchez.
Of course. He like closes the phone call. Looks at you, Diego. Pats on the shoulder. Thank you for being so cooperative with us.
Always happy to help the boys in blue.
Of course.
Always keep our city safe.
Hmm. He's gonna walk out. Meanwhile, at this point, Rodrigo, you would have gotten at the station. As you see, you don't see Martina at the moment, but you do see Sanchez just walking out of one of the interrogation rooms. As he like notices you, sort of is approaching you.
I see you've been busy.
Yes. Well, he a horrible liar, but cooperative one. Told me everything I needed to know. Pats you on the shoulder. You can go home, Rodrigo. Late. Get some rest. I already sent Martina back home.
Now that's... Oh. Damn. God damn, that's yeah, Rigo not. Alright, then sure thing, I'll have some potential leads to discuss, but I think I can wait for another different time. For now, they're kind of like still
we can talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, for now they're a bit underdeveloped. Nothing too urgent. Not as hot as this thing. I see Rodrigo War.
He like nods.
Yeah.
He'll kind of chuckle and be like, "Hi." Sometimes you just catch a lucky break. Anyways, I'm gonna wait for his sister to come and pick him up, and then go ahead, catch some sleep.
I am getting marked without mercy. Holy fucking shit. This is very. Oh man, Rodrigo, time to drink. Holy fucking shit, man. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think we can rat our way out of this one's ass.
Maybe you can't.
Okay, Rodrigo is so cooked, man. Holy fuck. This is the expert corrupt cop. You're right. This is the level 100 corrupt cop.
So yeah, I guess you just leave then, unless you're gonna gawk at him.
No, I'll just leave. Yeah.
Are you gonna give Valentino a call after you've left the station?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rodrigo, do you have good news?
Nope.
What? How bad is it? Has he already flipped? Or are they going to charge him? Like, what's going on?
Well, either he flipped or he let something slip. In either case, the Fed got what he wanted.
He's released without even the
Yeah.
illegal gun
Yeah.
charge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So no, that's what Rodrigo's implying. They got everything they wanted out of him.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah, I'll clarify that. Yeah.
Yeah. Valentino's gonna just say to you. All right. Fucking. All right. Say, listen, Rodrigo. Me and you. We're gonna have to figure out. Because I'm gonna be honest. Situation's fucked and it's getting worse. We need to start working on all Plan B to get out of this.
Oh, definitely agree. He also has the little team meeting. He is Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is even worse than I expected.
Alright. Okay, the fuck do you know about this? Okay. Who's the head fucking honcho here? Who the fuck's calling the shots?
A local a new federal agent. Agent Sanchez.
Okay, what's your take on him? Is he corrupt? Is he working for another cartel? Is he just some fucking asshole and on his own?
A backstory that you would know. Sanchez has been working for the feds for a long time.
Yeah.
And he has, in fact, arrested other, like, cartel members. And he has, like, made a couple of good arrests.
Yeah.
Like, he has a good career.
He's a veteran. Experienced.
Okay.
Successful.
All right. We can work with that. Listen. If her brother's already fucking compromised because he's either flipped or he's fucking dumb. The boss isn't gonna be able to get the fuck out of this one.
I was about to propose here. I think we're thinking the same thing here.
Good.
I think I have a suspicion now while you guys were there at the coffee shop. I wanted to bring it up. Oh my god, we just the boss.
Yeah. The mix-up in communications, and everyone ended up having separate meetings at the same fucking spot.
Yeah, we gotta. And I doubt this much. that was raised above his crystal ball. Reyes is actually out manifesting me.
I'm gonna be honest, Grunt. Like, Valentino knows that's bad luck, but like, that does just seem like the hand of God.
Rolling complications.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. He's right now more interested in the local.
No, rats thrive on complications.
Yeah. Chaos is a ladder. Anyway, yeah, he's
Okay.
His primary target's the local Signola boss. and he was the one who informed us about the photo of the 2 cop killings.
All right. So he just fucking sent you home, cut you out of it.
This seems kind of fucking sus. Yeah, even sent the other one away, partner away as well.
All right. Listen, you need to talk with him. Because between the 2 of us, we've got information that he's going to want, information that's going to make sure we don't go down with this fucking ship.
Yeah, my plan was to investigate the restaurant and offer that up. Inform about the whole little coincidence. But yeah, holy shit, this ship is fucking sinking.
Listen, you get the door open. You get the door open. I can do the rest. But I need to know I need to fucking know Rodrigo. If I do this, I need to know that I'm not just going to go down with them regardless.
If you offer up a big enough fish, we should be able to work something out here. And I'm pretty sure there's a pretty big fish in that coffee shop.
There. Let's say there was.
I think that should more than satisfy him.
And yeah, at that point, like, Valentina's gonna, like, hang up. Like, pretty much, like, yeah. Like, the
planet's forming! Red is in fact being grabbed and thrown under a fucking train.
Let's keep focus, Mac. Is there anything Valentina wants to do at this very moment?
Yes. Valentino is trying to, like, get, like, a place set up where, like, when Martina gets grabbed, she'll be delivered to, like, some of his guys, so he can handle that. Because like Juan did mention that, did mention to Juan, like, yeah, bring in Martino after she got thrown under the bus.
Okay.
Let me handle the interrogation, though.
Yeah. You know what? I think this would be justifying your behavior towards Juan. Like, hey, listen, I can. Yeah, let's just roll me because that's like your best stat.
Yep.
Trying to
Just look at
get that in the works.
No, I can only do that to PCs.
Yeah.
11.
So listen, you set things up. You'll most likely, like Juan, like he won't probably just let you do it all alone, but he will sort of like he'll keep you in the loop and like you'll work together on this one. So you'll know she's when she gets grabbed, she'll be brought to the place as well as you. Like you'll be part of the entire process. But that's a fire for another day, because right now, Carmen, you are driving, pick up your brother from the police station. And as you get there, once you get kind of brought in, Sanchez will approach you like, ma'am, he's right this way. We will have to keep the car and the gun. But you know how evidence is; it disappears very often. Don't need to worry about that one. I would try and talk to your brother and you should like lay low the foreseeable future.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be easy enough to do. Diego isn't one for trouble, normally, at the very least.
Cartels do bad things to
Is he in trouble because of his past, his connections? Did he?
He's in trouble because he threatened someone, ma'am. Quite openly. And, well, we know what it is. We can identify a Sicario when we see one. But considering his cooperation, I don't. Shut the fuck up, Dick. Shut the fuck up. The Sicario walks in. Listen, I can. What do you want? Like, just give me the info. That's a threat. Dick, this is a land where they kill people for way less. I don't know why you still think you're like in some U.S. mafia movie. Sanchez will say, like I said, no need to worry about anything. Just get him home safely, and you also keep safe. Dangerous world.
Quan, can I read this guy at the very least? Make sure, is he being sincere or is there
Yeah, you can
another
give me
play?
the truth.
Okay. Damn.
Wow.
The Reyes W train.
Who the fuck knows? I mean, he seems sincere.
Nah, don't worry. I just feeds into her paranoia. Yeah, she'll nod, looking worried, mostly for Diego, nothing else.
As yeah, he'll open the door, and Diego, you see your sister is here to magically free to go. We'll have to keep your items in bills, but like we talked, nothing to worry about. Pat you on the shoulder. Have a good night, the both of you.
She just nods and says, Diego. Well, let's get home, okay?
Yeah, thanks for the cigarette.
Of course. As yeah, the two of you will walk out, get into her car, and start driving back home.
Yeah, there's no radio playing right now. It's very quiet. You want to explain to me what the fuck that was about?
Maybe tell me when you send me somewhere that the person I'm not going after is a fucking informant.
I told you to talk to a reporter. I told you to ask where he came from. I
did. I didn't look. I offered to pay him. It's not like I pulled a gun on this man. So what happens now? Am I just don't play dumb with me? Am I just about to get like a bullet to the head here? Ice pick?
Oh, Diego. I need you to explain to me exactly what the fuck happened.
Well, I got ambushed. I went in quietly because I figured you didn't want me shooting up your town and then bringing more heat on you. So I went in. I tried to tell them that I was just working freelance. They gave him a bullshit story they didn't believe about the working for the Zetas. And then they let me go. So they're probably trying to sow distrust in whoever I work for. Or they're trying to kill me off, get an asset. I don't fucking know.
I'll drop you off at your house and we'll talk there.
All right. All right, sis.
Yeah. It's a cold car ride.
Yeah, the quiet tense as you arrive at his home.
Yeah, so we go inside if that's all right to say,
Yeah.
Tick. I don't know if yeah.
Yep.
So, what did you tell them?
What I told you in the car. Look, Carmen, look at me. Do you think I'm gonna out of every person you know? Do you think you're the person I'm gonna flip on? You think I'm gonna, after what happened with Dad? Do you think I'm gonna risk making your daughters an orphan?
Swear it, Diego. Did you
I
tell
swear
them
on-
anything?
I told him, I gave him bullshit story about working for the Zetas. I told him that it was to investigate a framework on those 2 cops. They didn't buy it. They let me go. I don't know why they let me go. But Carmen, Lumi, I didn't tell him anything.
You know what you are, Diego, now. You're a fucking liability.
I know. But okay, Carmen, before you start pointing those fingers, I didn't even want to be part of this.
Are we doing that right now, Diego? Is that what we're doing?
So what happens now? So are you gonna shoot me? Am I just going on suicide missions? What? What are we talking here? Because I know how this fucking works.
Yeah, you know how this fucking works. Fuck. Diego, fuck. Ugh. Is there? I don't think she can insight to see if he's lying. This is just a roleplay, right, Grant?
You can roll, get the truth out.
Ah, okay.
Better not. Oh.
This is Reyes above his crystal ball, cursing you actually.
So should I just should I just suicide myself now, or
No, because I can use you to like take everyone down. Why would you? You'll be the
I don't
last
really-
man standing. You'll be the Federal's strongest agent.
You can work for
Listen, we can get you out of this life of crime. We can get you a U.S. passport. Don't worry about it.
sis? I, do you think it? And even if you think I flipped, do you think I'm gonna flip in the 4 hours I was gone? You think I wouldn't serve that jail time?
Fine. Because we share blood, I won't kill you right here in your fucking kitchen. You're gonna be getting lower level duties right now. You're gonna stay away from Catalina and Naomi for a while. I'm not sure if you're watched, bugged, or worse.
You can most 100% assume he's gonna be watched.
Yeah.
I could get out of town for a while.
You could.
Now I'll say this out of character. If you leave town in this situation,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
you
Carlos
will
is
like that's just you might as well kill yourself because they'll be like, traitor, run away, kill him.
Mm.
You'll be gunned down immediately either by the Sinaloa who think you're traitors, or the Zetas who think you just sort of threw them under the bus and put the feds on their ass.
All right, Grunt. All right, Grunt. Because I've been in this game. Because we've been in this game. Is there anything we can do about this situation?
That's a very vague question.
That's
I was thinking Karma could use you as a way to, well, she knows you're gonna be watched. She could use that to her advantage if she decides to do that route, of course. If it's possible.
you know what? I guess just keep me out of the loop. Don't even. This will be the last time we contact you. I'll just sit, and all they can do is just sit and watch.
Nothing else. We have 2 more problems at the very least. Refugees, this.
I'll also say this. Sorry to cut you off, but I'll also say this: like
No.
the police force is not the FBI that just has everyone under surveillance nonstop. They don't have that sort of power in Mexico. Most of the local police force can easily be bribed. It's only the feds you kind of have to worry about, and the feds have limited manpower and resources. So if they just keep an eye on you constantly, that's still gonna drain them and sort of. It's not like, you're doomed.
Okay. Who else knows, Carmen?
Well-
Who else knows about my situation?
Everyone caught eyes of what happened, Diego. And I assume if my boys are smart, and they usually are, then words travel fast.
So, what I'm hearing is, I either I'm gonna get a bullet to the head. I'm gonna, like, because of this domino effect, I am going to die. You understand this, right?
That is true. You are in a situation right now where everyone knows that there's a good chance you may have turned, and me keeping you alive is a weakness in itself.
I'll say this, Carmen. The people who work underneath you, your enforcers, they are very loyal. Juan is loyal. If you vouch for him, they're gonna be like, okay, he hasn't flipped. We're gonna trust her word on it. Now, maybe some of the other like street level thugs will say, "Oh, shit, of course, favoritism, family bullshit." But like, what are they gonna do? Cry about it?
Mm-mm.
Like at the end of the day, this is like you decide whether you keep him alive or just kill him.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So, you know what? If that's the case, Carmen, only you can make the decision. But I'm not going to do. But I'm not going to do anything that puts the family in danger.
You already did, Diego. It's the problem. We're here now. At the very least, then, you still have your head. If you step out of line, Diego, if you fucking toe out of place, if one more shit comes my way because of some decision you made or some other bullshit, you're dead.
Fine.
Tomorrow I'm giving you some new jobs. Something small, something out the way. Something that doesn't catch too much heat.
Something legitimate.
We don't get too legitimate here, little brother. It's only the business.
Always could. New investments.
What is just because you like to go soft doesn't mean I am, Diego. And this life doesn't let you go. There's no legitimate here in Mexico. No legitimate anywhere.
Callie's
lost-
did it.
I'm sure they're doing fine now. Not when losses at this coming down our throat. Not when you have your friends here making deals in the background without my notice. Not when Dad's dead because of it too. You like to pretend you can walk away? You can't. They stained you. You don't get to wash that away.
I did.
That didn't last long, did it?
He's gonna look at you with the most. Yeah.
You think it wouldn't have not, if not me, it would have been someone else. Your friend Hector, any one of the gangs looking for muscle. Anyone who would have taken up Dad's place. If nothing else, to make sure you don't cause too many problems. And what? You would have been fine just sitting down your ass while your family lives their lives in danger?
You could have come too.
Where were you when Dad was dead, Diego? Lying on the fucking pavement? Holes in his chest?
Do you want to end up like him? Because you know that very few of us get to grow old.
I know that. But you didn't answer my question. Where were you?
I was short order cooking.
I was in a broken down car hoping to get some warmth in the fucking cold because my daughters didn't have a place to sleep. I didn't have any fucking money. Didn't have anything. Barely had clothes on my fucking back. So no, Diego, there was no legitimate from me.
All right. I'll stay out of your hair, sis. And I'll try to stay alive long enough.
Don't make me regret this, Diego. Don't let me choose between your life and what's good for the business.
I won't.
Yeah, Carmen will leave after that.
Yeah. I presume you just go home. I'm not sure if you want to call anyone or talk to anyone.
Probably just inform Juan most of the situation, basically. And...
Oh god, that's a conversation.
Oh God. Okay, yeah.
It's because it's about like midnight right now.
Yeah.
Give him a phone call. Hey, what's up?
I'm not too sure how much you know, but Diego was taken in by the feds.
Holy shit! How the fuck?
I don't know the full details, but apparently this a job I gave him went a bit south. And then feds took the opportunity to swoop in and nab him.
Yeah. You want to meet up and talk about it? Because I'm not gonna talk over the phone about this shit.
Yeah. We can talk.
Drop by in the morning.
Yeah. See you in the morning.
Yeah. As Valentino gonna get the call. It's kind of late
Yeah.
now. Juan is calling you.
Juan, what's going on?
Did you hear about Diego?
I knew he got grabbed.
Yeah, if you knew about that, like. Hello?
Yeah, Valentine. Yeah, Valentino's gonna kind of like wake up there, like, yeah. Listen, he got grabbed because he decided to fucking pursue a lead and was stupid about it. Overplayed his hand, and he got caught. All right, what the fuck? What the fuck's happened?
This kind of complicates things. Listen, I'm gonna have a chat with Efe in the morning, but can you meet like in the afternoon?
Yeah, I can.
Thanks. I'll keep in touch then.
Keep in touch.
That's a very good feeling you have. You have good instincts, Dick. But yeah. As things will sort of unwind a bit as the night will go on. As eventually Carmen, when you get home, Catalina is still up, so she's gonna come down from her room. How are things?
Things are good. A little bit better than they were yesterday, but still tense. Your uncle's not going to be around as much.
He's safe, right?
He's safe. For now. There's a chance that we're going to have to be a bit more careful than usual.
I'm grounded, so I guess I still can't leave the house.
Well, it's a good alibi at the very least. We're in a bit of a dangerous situation, Catalina. Not normally the regular dangerous situation. We have the feds, and we have the. Well, we've always had the Los Zetas.
Would I at least invite Carlos here then? I can't leave. Or is this a bad time to talk about that?
Give it a few nights, then we talk about it again. I don't want you to feel like a prisoner here. Maybe acting like a regular old teenager will be a good cover for you.
Smiles and nods. And she'll give you a kiss before sort of going back to her room.
Yeah, I think Carmen will actually hug her a little tighter than usual.
Yes. Gonna be fine, Mom. Always been able to handle these things.
Well, good to at least see I have your support, though.
Always.
Yeah, she'll let her go.
You get to sleep for at least a couple of hours before one will turn at around 10:30 in the morning. She'll kind of have a meeting with you. Sits down and says, "So how bad is it on a scale of 1 to 10?"
I say we're at a good 8 at the very least. They are aware that. I assume they're aware of who Diego is, and since he works for El Jefe, and the fact of the matter that he's been caught and released.
Talk?
What do you say?
He asked if he talked. He rat you
He
out.
swears he didn't, and I think if he did, I would be in change and not here in my room and my home.
What did he tell them? Like,
He said he gave them a bullshit story about working for the Los Zetas, a job that he got paid to sleep around a bit.
he kind of like sighs.
Mm.
I don't. You know your brother better than I do. Think he would lie to you? Save his own ass?
No, I don't think he would. I also want to understand that he's now a vulnerability now. The feds know his face, know what he looks like, and they know he has family.
So you're also involved in this. That means how long will it take until your cover's blown up?
Hopefully get more time to at least prepare some things. There's not many things I can trust right now, especially with she grimaces. With the problems the Los Zetas are rolling up.
Is
For
why
2 dead cops to this.
I listen. No, he's your brother. He's putting you in a lot of danger.
He is. But he's my brother. And I brought him into this world with an intent to make sure that he has his uses. I've already told him.
You can roll me justify your behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, so answer him honestly or you have to mark stress. Okay.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna put him above you and your daughters then. Because if you go down, who's gonna take care of them?
I would never put him above my children. The only reason he's here is because he's supposed to be there for them.
But if things get worse, you're gonna pull that trigger, right?
Of course I am.
Okay.
I can't lose this.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure because Dealing with family is always hard, but sometimes have to. It's like an infection. You have to cut it out.
I know.
Listen,
I know.
I'm gonna chat with Valentino a bit later today. We nabbed. Not sure if he told you. We nabbed a guy who was spying on you. We're out at dinner. Learned he also worked for the feds, so given the recent developments, that also kind of puts a lot of heat on our people. So we're not gonna go with the kidnapping yet. We're just gonna back off a bit, not spook them too much.
Did Val ever tell Carmen about the thing with Rodrigo? Because I don't think he did, but I want to make sure I'm not misremembering.
No, Valentino did not.
Okay. Okay, I have to make sure. This is the first I've heard anything about it. Valentino didn't tell me anything, actually.
Kind of like looks a bit confused at that, but it's like, yeah, caught the guy. I was planning on killing him, but well, need to read my notes.
Didn't Valentino give a good reason not to kill him?
Yeah,
at the time?
I think because I'm trying to remember what was the reason.
The
But-
reason was basically because he gave up,
Yeah, he gave up
air
the
quotes,
Fed.
who he was working with. Valentino basically said, just show him why he should never do this
Yeah.
again,
I
but
think,
don't leave a body.
yeah, you're like, just, yeah. So Juan will say, yeah, Valentino said not to just murder him, so I just took off a finger and tortured him a bit.
Huh.
But he gave up the Fed. He was working with this Martina Valerio. We were planning on grabbing her and asking more questions, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea right now. They might think this is related to Diego. Might lead them back to us.
Yeah. We can't have too much heat on us right now, at the very least, but well, it seems a lot of things are being done without me being told.
Said the Zetas are to blame for, right? He tried to throw them under the bus.
Yes, he said he was working for the Los Zetas.
Okay. How about then we make the story a bit more convincing? Just planning on nabbing the Fed, ask questions. Zetas don't ask fucking questions.
I see what you're saying.
We make it look like a Zetas. It's up. Torture, mutilation. Record it, post it online, and drop the body on them.
Oh, at the very least, I think it'll be a good idea. Get a chance to throw some heat back on them. Hopefully pull back a little bit on us.
I hate these sort of things.
It's ugly work. And keep an eye on Valentino. Just make sure he's not slipping out other information he hasn't told me.
Kind of like nods. Anything else I should know about that he's not telling you?
No, apparently they've brokered a deal with Los Zetas here in our city. Doing some business, cutting us a small percentage, and they plan to investigate, but I don't like it.
God, like the look on Juan's face right now is like, he just kind of just looks distressed, honestly.
Oh no. Juan, tell me your thoughts. I mean,
Yeah, you'll. You think he's like? Think he's like working with the Zetas behind your back? It wasn't the feds who put that guy up to work. He's a Zetas informant. Holy shit.
you think I need to have a chat with Valentino? Get him in. Grant, would it be alright to assume Carmen has another place where she would do air quotes business and talk with them directly? Would be at our house?
Absolutely. Juan will also say Valentino wanted to be in the loop with the Martina kid thing as well. It made sense at the time, but it's looking uglier and uglier.
Oh. I think we need you to grab this.
Carmen, listen to me. I have an idea. Let me talk with him first. And I think I can confirm whether he is on your side or not.
I think Carmen's gonna like study Juan, I assume.
Yeah, he seems very determined.
Very well, Juan. I'll let you handle this one at the very least. If it goes south, we might have a bargaining chip here in this regard.
You need to borrow some of the guys. I'll send you a call later in the afternoon.
He nods.
Yeah, he'll get up and take his leave.
Carmen's gonna get a cigarette right now.
God, yeah, this is escalating.
Only one guy gets to walk out of this one.
Yeah. Rodrigo, I'm not sure if you're doing anything in the morning towards the afternoon. Any plans? Listen, you have a lot of stress. You could just, unwind a bit.
Go to the club.
There's all of these stress moves you can use to.
I know. I've been looking more of those stress moves. Yeah.
Or
I've been
drug
looking at
moves
several
if
things.
you want
Do
to.
drugs. What is the
No.
good of being a corp cop if you're not doing
No, the
cocaine?
drug moves are like punishment moves. Like if you like fucking like think.
Do cocaine.
That's true.
I think that's not actual. That's like you get this as a result if you like roll another thing. Yeah, there's a separate role for that, Grant.
That is
I think,
you are correct.
Lose yourself in substance, and then you pick your poison basically, and then
Yeah.
you select like the consequences. Those are just info boxes, Grunt. But yeah, no, it's still the same thing, Grunt. Yeah, no, he's not a drug guy. He's an alcohol guy, like any good cop. I'm looking at my crystal ball. Huh? His race caught me in that, but besides from that paranoia,
Listen,
yeah,
if
probably
you
unwind.
don't need to go to the club. You can go to the church. Listen, confess your sins.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I did kind of throw Martina under the fucking bus.
You did actually endanger her life severely.
I severely endangered her life to save my own fucking dirty skin. And for fucking nothing, because Ray thinks Ray is fucking caught onto him. Oh god. Yeah, you know what, fine, let's go to church.
Suggested that I didn't have an actual picture.
Why do you keep Brad? Why do you keep doing this?
Oh,
keep
I
doing
keep
it to
doing this to
yourself.
myself.
That was me, that was on you.
You are correct. I will not blame you for this. Give me a minute.
I mean, you could. You could, though.
Okay, guys, I have a question. While Grug's looking, any bets who will survive this one? It's not gonna be Red. We can already discount her.
I think Valentino can. Luckily, Valentino is going to need to justify his behavior. Luckily, goddamn +3 face. He's pretty good at that.
Yeah, no. My bets are on Valentino. If I have to rank Valentino, Rodrigo number 2, Diego number 3, and Carmen is 100% dead.
I appreciate the
Uh,
honesty.
I'm gonna go honest. I think Diego goes above Rodrigo if that chick dies.
That's true. Rodrigo, I think Reyes sussed out Rodrigo. That's like my paranoia.
Your saving grace is if
I mean,
Valentino
she already
whiffs.
started suspicious with you. That's the whole point.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure. I think he knows the whole shtick. I think at this point.
He is.
That's what I
Listen,
think.
that's fine. Don't worry. If you think Valentino can just talk his way out, we'll see. We'll see how he talks away out of things soon enough. But you visit church as there's always a father ready to take in your confessions as you step into the confessional booth. Sort of the man on the other side brings you to today in here.
I may have. I mean, not may I. I've definitely sinned. I have. Is he betrayed someone? Save my own skin? Put them into mortal danger, probably.
Should roll me confess your sins.
Yes, sir.
He will ask you. Brave thing, but God forgives all if one is truly repentant.
It's okay. Rodrigo can no longer rub his hands. He has one finger missing, father, but let me roll.
Of course. This is the complication game. Jesus.
This is the Grant. This is not the game. This is
Yeah. So, well, he'll. But what have you done to make up for your mistakes?
doom and gloom. Yeah, I think. Right now, I'm gonna be honest. Checking shit right now.
God only forgives those who are truly sorrowful. Actions speak louder than words. Truth is often the best antidote. Confess your sins to the one you betrayed, and the Lord will look favorably upon you.
I should have just drank. +0 hustle.
Yeah, he makes a good point. You have -1 hustle until you truly repent.
Yeah, I put it at +0 to like I'll put up to +1 once I truly repent. I don't think that's nice. Actually, there's all under the ongoing general side. I don't think I can specify that.
No.
Yeah. But alright. Oh, God damn it. Oh, fuck. I still have the 5 full stress track. I wanted to speak to Reyes about the whole fucking fucking coffee shop comedy show, but oh, God damn it. Suboptimal, but yeah.
Should have just taken the drugs.
I should have just taken the drugs. Always remember, kids. Always the
Take
drugs.
drugs.
Drugs are okay. Okay. Just nobody ever listens. Again, nobody ever listens to you, Diego.
Bam. With that confession, you walk out with your consciousness weighing even more heavily upon you.
It's okay. It's all right. Reyes is about to shoot. Rodrigo anyway. I think or arrest him.
But yeah, I'm gonna switch as Valentino. You have your meeting with Juan. As yeah, he'll
Yeah.
probably want you to meet with you somewhere like more remote. As get there, he's sit down and okay. So the situation is pretty much fucked, but there's a way out.
Okay.
Quite simple.
And that is?
Well, we grab the informant that's already been spying on our asses, and we do like Diego suggested and make it look like the Zetas. I can have some of the people grab her. Ooh, I hate the fuck out of this, but we'll have to do what they do. Torture, mutilate, record it, post it, and then dump the body so where they can find it. At the very least, that should give the police some false leads to chase.
Yeah, Valentino's gonna say, "We sure that's going to work after everything that's happened?"
Well, Diego already kind of set us down on this path.
They clearly didn't believe him.
Kind of raises an eyebrow. Didn't they? Why would you assume that?
If they let him out, he talked or he revealed something that they thought they could act on.
They let him out and now he's under watch and they're just gonna expect him to slip up. I assume he's just being tracked.
It's likely. As yeah, Valentino will say, if that's what Hefe wants, do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're gonna be there with me because I wanted to be. So. Have to well, I have most of the stuff prepped. We just need to wait for her to finish her shift and we can meet up there. Got nothing else to do. I'll give you an address for a rendezvous point. And yeah, he will kind of give you the details of where they plan on grabbing her as she leaves work. Before sort of, taking his leave.
Yeah. So Valentino will take his leave as well. Oh, I need to think. Wild question. How long has it been since I met? Since I gave let me roll up here. Ramon the fucking money for all that weird computer shit he wanted.
Like at this point, it'll be like a couple of days.
He did want me to stop by and see some of his shit.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know if it's been like enough time though, like reasonably to assume like he could have gotten anything.
What are you thinking here? Any particular reason why you wouldn't meet with him?
Gonna be honest, I need to find a way to get in contact with somebody, but Rodrigo's not getting in contact with me yet, and I don't know how long I can wait.
Well, let's see. Let's actually ask this. Rodrigo, are you gonna warn not Valentino, fucking Martina, about the thing that's gonna happen to her soon?
Ooh.
You're gonna confess your sins of betraying her.
Ooh. Listen, Rodrigo, you ain't gonna live that long. I've decided that. Ooh. This is a spicy story, so you know what? This kind of.
Your guilt is eating at your very soul.
Listen, Rodrigo thinks Reyes will arrest him anyway. I think the gig is kind of falling apart at the seams, and Martina is a good one.
Yes, she is.
I need to think about my next playbook, by the way. Aside from that, it's time for a phone call. I'll this seems
You can
I don't even need
always
to make
listen.
Mhm.
You can also just your one of your keys, like when you openly choose one of your loyalties. Hugo, you can just talk to Reyes and be like,
That was also my idea to like push Valentino like under the bus and like.
just be like, I've been dirty all along. Here's everything you need. Save this woman's life, please.
I actually thought about doing that. Damn, Grunt. I didn't think it was a wise idea. You know what? I can combine both rattiness and the Reyes. I got the gravy train. I don't think I'm getting on the gravy train.
Well, that's assuming Reyes is dirty. What if he's not, though?
Yeah, no, yeah. He'll actually call Reyes.
He's gonna pick up. How can I help you?
I can be honest. And the last day, some fucking shit went down, but you gotta get some people to Martina.
Why? What's happened?
She's been made.
More details than that.
While I was sneaking around investigating stuff, I got caught. Right now, she's under active danger. We can talk back at the station. But what they know about her, I can explain anything further down there.
I'm by.
Some people
I'll drop
reject
by
her
and
and
I'll get some people to get her out.
Does this clear? Even though technically I didn't do exactly as the priest.
Oh no,
asked,
you're
does
gonna
this clear?
confess everything to this man before you get cleared anything.
Okay, good.
Fucking
Yeah.
Get your way
I mean,
to weasel this out.
Oh no, I mean I'm gonna do it. Just in general, what it discounts in general. Like once I can.
It will
to-
once
yeah.
you've done everything.
Oh, okay, got it.
Because by doing this, you basically save her life. So yes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you head over to the station as Reyes is sort of there waiting for you as he'll take you into the interrogation room. Sits down with 2 cups of coffee. So walk me through things.
This whole fucking clusterfuck is falling apart. I've been, for quite a while, I've been working with some people here, keeping things quiet on the street, if you can catch my drift. But recently, with the whole new happenings happening, situation was tensing up, and while I was looking into some stuff for someone entirely unrelated to the people I worked with, I was caught up by the security of some capo, or maybe even Heifer himself. To save my skin, I pointed the finger at Martina.
That's all well and good, but I know how cartels work. They would have put a bullet in your head nonetheless. So how come you're walking?
I got bailed out. My contact. I got blackmail on him. Got away with this as I point my hand.
Which cartel might this be? Yeah.
Oh, the law. Well, we're a bit far away from the. I mean, you know geography. Actually, yeah.
No,
Actually,
you're not.
I
You're
don't
very
know.
much in Sinaloa territory.
Actually, I don't. What?
You're very much in the Sinaloa
Yeah,
cartel territory.
Yeah. Okay.
You're
Okay, I was
not in
about to
the
say, like, well,
Sinaloa county, but
no.
like,
Okay. No. Yeah. No. That's the whole bit, basically. Like, yeah. Basically, like, you know geography. You know what this is, basically.
yeah.
Basically implying Sinaloa. Basically, no. I just mentioned because I actually don't know where Durango is in Mexico. I was about to say, like, this isn't the Gulf, is it? No, is it? And I was about to check. But yeah.
How long have you been on the take?
Fucking 5 years, I think. Yeah, I think. Roughly speaking.
Any other fucking moles in my department that I should know about?
No, it's the only one. At least that I'm aware of.
And this
I'll-
this guy you have, give me info. Whoever or contact us with them.
High ranking capo. Used to work for the old Jefe. Tried to go for a power play. Didn't go so well. Nobody knows except for me. And we're mostly working to keep things quiet under the hood.
That means they're not as united as they like to present themselves.
Oh no, they're not.
Well, I'm sure you. When I sent you home last night, I did set a trap. The guy that tried to kill my informant told me he was working for the Zetas. But,
Oh, I can tell you that much he wasn't. I can already tell you that much. I better think you know that already.
well, I was planning on seeing if, depending on how rumors go, if he gets gunned down or not. Because if he doesn't, that's good. It's good to have the confirmation, though.
But he doesn't work for the capo in question.
No, is he high above in the? Is he high in the organization?
That I don't know, but special privileges, I assume, if he's not working for him.
I'm gonna have to meet your contact. I have you schedule a meeting with him.
Alright. Just get Martina safe. She doesn't deserve this fucking shit. I'm a rat, but she believes in the things she does.
I know. So I put her with you.
She kind of laughs and chuckles.
He kind of says, we'll chat later once you have the meeting set up.
Yeah, Rodrigo not.
Yeah. As you're thinking though, on the other side, a bit later in the day, Valentino, you're thinking about fuck you should do as your phone is ringing. Martina is calling you.
Yeah, he'll pick up the phone.
Um, Listen, honey, something came up and I need to. Apparently, the cartels have put a hit on me, so I need to lay low for a while. Think you'll be safe?
No, I should. Don't worry. I think I'll be fine. You stay safe. Stay safe.
Yeah, I'll reach out once things cool down a bit. Let me know if something happens or you need anything.
I will. Yeah. He'll hang up on that. He's calling Rodrigo immediately because it's like Valentino is like, oh, well, there's not too many. Valentino's like, this doesn't look great. This looks like it's getting worse.
Yeah. 2 sessions, Red was so goddamn right. The first session,
Like-
the
Wow, right after we talk about horribly killing this woman, suddenly she's going into protective custody.
Yeah.
Well, Juan,
Yeah.
it wasn't you, so you probably think it was me.
You called him up immediately.
Rodrigo, I'm not going to lie. I think the situation's turning to shit underneath my fucking feet. Okay, going to level with you. That fucking person you threw under the bus? Yeah, they put a hit out on her. I was gonna be a part of that. Now, though, she's fucking going underground. The problem is the only 2 fucking people who know about this plan, the only 3 people who know about this plan is Hefe, her right-hand man, and me. So what the fuck do you think they're going to think when suddenly she fucking goes underground because somehow she fucking found out about this?
Listen, this is a. This ship is a whole spouting steam of fucking shit, and
Have you talked to your boss yet?
he wants to have a meeting with you. That much I arranged.
How fucking quick can we arrange this? Because I don't know how much fucking time I'm going to have, Rodrigo.
Yeah. Grant, by the way, he's having this call at the phones at the station or whatever. Basically, yeah.
Yeah, you can have this phone as you leave. Not that.
Yeah. As soon as possible, I'll relay to him. I'll call you back.
All right. Yeah. Valentino hangs up as he is gonna. Yeah, Valentino's going to survival mode.
Zaz, I think you can work this. I think we both can work this. You see?
What are you gonna do next, Valentino?
Gonna be honest, it's a so yeah, Valentino's going to survival mode. One thing is, yeah, he's going to immediately try to ditch the fucking car he's in. He wants to because the fact that this fucking car is linked with him, it's very like the people know it's his car.
Yeah. You can get the non one. Like what do you want to do right now? Like what's your intention? You just disappear, go underground, lay low.
Yes, yeah, basically, yeah, it is to Lila. Because if he goes straight to the fucking police, then like he gives up too much. He needs to walk the tightrope of giving up enough to survive, but not giving up so much that like we don't have any use for you anymore. Which is why he needs to wait for Rodrigo to fucking arrange this shit. So he needs to go
give me
underground.
avoid suspicion. I think you
Avoid
can.
suspicion.
Yeah,
I
that would be the
believe-
one. I think you just have like one heat.
Yep.
This is the one where you want to roll low,
Yes.
I believe. Has been the complication game.
No, this is where he rolls for success, Marshall. That was the +1. God damn it.
Well, listen. I mean, you do it to the best of your ability. Your face is known to a lot of the cartel people, so it's gonna be hard to hide, but not impossible. So you buy yourself some time. It's only a matter of time until they find you, but I think you can get a bit of breathing room, just a bit.
Nah, sadly. I don't think I can girl boss, gatekeep, gaslight my way out of this one.
No.
Yeah. Rodrigo's calling
Yeah,
Sansa.
you just lay low as Carmen. You get the phone call. It's about like 6 p.m.
Yeah, she picks up the phone.
Swan's like, it's gone to absolute shit. Valentino is gone. The woman we were planning to nab, well, she left work early, suspiciously, after I told him about the plan. It's all fucked.
There's part more where I assume Carmen has mostly been drinking, not too heavily, just trying to keep herself from losing her mind before she picks up that glass and just tosses it immediately against the wall. Fuck. That son of a bitch.
Yeah, so. Either she was. I don't think Valentino was just a fucking rat. Got escorted out in a military convoy.
Oh. He knows my face, Juan. He knows my children. If I can't find him and kill him myself, then everything's been made. If he decides to squeal.
Set people on the streets. If he pops his head out, we just whack him.
I want to make sure his corpse is found soon and immediately, at the very least.
Noted. Set everyone to task. No more hiding, playing nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling Sanchez.
Listen, we'll get to that. Why are you calling Sanchez so desperately? My point is, if they didn't use like an actual proper escort, his guys would have just shot the fuck up. Like it would just gun everyone down. Some of the rioters was like, just get her out. I want my agent safe. I don't give a shit. They probably know about this already. I don't give a shit about your rat being fucking ousted. But yeah, I mean, you can call Reyes after this.
Oh no, yeah, I'll inform him then. Yeah. All right. When you've got the time, also, and maybe a covert pickup.
Fine. We got Martin out, sent and got in contact with the military. Give me an address for the guy, and we'll pick him up as well.
Understood. Yes, I'll text Valentino like to text basically send an address. You will get an escort.
Yeah, Valentino would probably give some like the location that he's heading towards next.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll relay it to Sanchez. I'll
Yeah.
also send like about. Actually, he probably figured he's probably already burned, but yeah, I'll just send it to Sanchez.
Yeah. It's fine. It's time for me to nuke Red. As yeah, things are sort of unveiling. And it's a phone call. From Juan again. Not long after this whole thing. Boss, I have some updates. The military are moving in the city. I don't think they want to play nice either.
How long we have?
Not long. If they catch Valentino, then it's all over. But well, there's there was someone who reached out from the Zetas.
What do they want?
They said they can help the military. They have a lot of firepower. But
And what do they want for it?
I don't think you're gonna like this one. They want to meet with you in person. Yeah.
Really want? They want to kill me themselves? Is that it? Because I don't see a reason why I would trust a fucking Luzetta with anything.
Said he said that he wants to meet El Jefe. He wants to meet you in person, talk business.
Who is this someone?
Presume they're fucking guy on the ground calling the shots. I didn't get a name, nor did I ask. But I'm probably not gonna accept it, but I needed to inform him that that is an option.
Tell me, Juan. Well, actually, I will ask, what is the likely scenario that Carmen can get out of the city with her daughters without getting caught?
I mean, like you could probably get out. The question is after that, what?
Mm-hmm.
Because if they have your face and your association, like they'll just arrest you at some point.
Gotcha.
Like you might be able to dodge them for a while, but the Sinaloa will look at you and be like, "Oh, so you just ran away? Who fucked this up? Oh, your people, your brother. Ah, well, let me just pull out my handgun and shoot you."
Gotcha.
Because you're gonna be chased by both the cartels and the police. It's not gonna be nice.
Okay, gotcha. I think in this regard, she would probably agree to this then. But would probably put, if it's possible, put some of her guys to watch over her kids. So if she doesn't come back or something happens to her, they can take care of them, if nothing else. She assumes this is going to be a setup for her.
Yeah. Juan will be there with you. He's like, if you get killed, I'll get killed. I'll going down together, boss.
I'm sure, hopefully this isn't a betrayal, Juan. If it does, you played well.
Juan's ain't the only one who's not an actual rat in your organization. The only cat
Motherfucker. What?
As
These are filthy ones.
yeah, Valentino, you'll be texted that they will in fact send an actual fucking military convoy to pick you up. You just need to lay low until they get there, basically. So it's you're just kind of running the clock, and even if they like catch you after you really like they escort you, Carmen's people like they're trained and they have like good weaponry. Taking out an armored vehicle though, not in their fucking repertoire.
Good.
Need to wait.
Yeah, until Valentino is safe in a police building, in a military building, he is not coming down.
Yeah, of course. As Carmen, Juan will drive you to the meeting spot, sort of the outskirts of town. As yeah, you park your car next to the other SUV. As would you have brought any guards with you other than Juan?
Well, she has guards watching her daughter. She has guards looking at the streets right now, so I don't think she has enough left over.
That's also a fair point. So yeah, to get out, you do see there's like 3 people. They're all kind of just showing off guns, but they're not like pointed at you or anything. As out of the car, you see like out of the car. Carlos gets out, and he like looks at you for a moment before like this shit-eating grin just sort of. Holy shit. I thought I was gonna meet El Jefe. I didn't realize I would meet La Jefa.
It's all a name.
Ah, you had me fooled.
That's the point, at the very least. So this shit show. Look, we're here now.
Ah, yeah, the military. I hear that they're in town, and the military don't come in to get people out unless they have very valuable information. So I assume you have a high up case of betrayal.
An old friend from my father's time. Apparently not as loyal as I thought.
Well, I was planning on walking in here and demanding concessions, but your people already negotiated a decent lucrative trade deal. Did you know about that one, or I was a bit shocked? Really no questions asked. Feels to me like your people aren't very they're very lax.
Yes. Seems they are. The deal was made without my knowledge and consent until afterwards.
Shit, you have a problem, ma'am. Can I call you? Can I call him? Should I call you ma'am, Carmen? How do you prefer? It's a weird relationship we have.
Well, do I call you Prince of Los Zetas, or do I just call you Carlos?
Nothing so fancy. Wow. No, for someone your position, I guess that explains why you gave me so much shit with your daughter.
I told you. My children are important to me. At the very least, especially in the world we live in.
She is a lovely woman, your daughter.
We're not here to talk about my daughter.
Kind of chuckles at that. How far are you willing to go to save her? I don't think she's gonna have a nice life on the run after, well, your whole operation here. It's taken down.
My daughter is no bargaining chip for this deal.
What bargaining chips do you have?
Well, I assume you had something that you wanted before you knew who I was. Has that changed as well?
Honestly, yes. Now that I've seen your face, yes, it does. I couldn't give a shit about your money. I'll be honest. Does this in a law not pay you? Like, I expected you to be a bit more wealthy, but yeah. I guess you don't get paid as much here. Or is it just business going bad? Like, these lands are highly coveted.
They are. I'm not giving you my daughter. She is not some fucking prize in this whole game between us.
Guess you'll have to enjoy life on the run then. Giving you, it's not like I'm taking her against her will, man. I merely want the opportunity to just date her normally, show her that how much I appreciate her. She's smart, beautiful, and well, I think we both want to keep her safe, don't we?
What, you want me to believe a Los Cetas gang member is gonna be nice to my daughter because you decided to keep your name hidden away while you snuck onto my land?
Well, I'm only nice to the people I care about. I think we don't have families, loved ones. Just because I don't mind wielding the butcher's knife every now and then doesn't mean...
I think I'm seeing a man here in front of me who's willing to put me in a position while I have to choose between my daughter's safety or my own.
Would be correct.
So again,
But I don't think she would be in danger with me. In fact, I think she would be much more safe with me than with you. You clearly can't keep a handle on your own people. Was your brother the one that... Oh my god, it was your brother that was arrested. Oh! I suppose all the brains of the family were kind of on your side.
I'm not giving you my children. So either you kill me here now, or we can talk business. They are not for sale.
And sort of stretches his back. Well, that's up to you. I'm not gonna murder her daughter if... And I'm not gonna murder her mother. It would create bad blood. And, well, what does she think about this, though? Have you told her? Does Naomi, does the little one know about your... Or is she, like, separate?
Naomi is kept in the dark. She's 10. I don't think she'll be willing to gun anytime soon, but Catalina,
Ah, and... Then it's not that old.
she's not.
I've killed my first person when I was 12.
True. For many people, that's usually how it goes. I wanted to give her a little bit longer.
You remind me of a picture I've seen once. Of a lion defending her cubs. And I respect that. Really do. I don't know why you hate me so much. Probably because of the reputation, but I've done nothing wrong to you. It seems like it's mostly your employees that have done deals without consulting you, gotten sloppy with their work, or some of your people actively betraying you.
And I don't hate you, Carlos.
Seems you
But you're on a...
There's a lot of animosity that I'm trying to help you. And all I ask is to be sort of not barred at the gate from talking to a woman that wants to talk to me. And somehow I'm the villain.
Do you have children, Carlos? I assume not, but I want to make sure to
No,
ask.
No.
And you said it yourself. Age 10 is not unknown for children to start killing here in the world we live in. When you have children, you want nothing to hurt them. You want to give them a world we don't get to live in this pit of shit. Because the world won't do that. So it's me between you and my daughters. And right now, the only thing you've brought up so far is to taunt, to call into question the thing I treasure the most. So excuse me for being a little bit hostile in that regard. I came here to talk business, and I am being told I must give up the things I care about most for, well, I'm not too sure.
Well, for a means to kill your rat and keep everything safe, of course.
And I have no guarantees for my daughter's safety other than your word, which can change it at a dime.
But I am a man of my word. But you also know my identity, so you could probably also try and kill me as well. So we're in the same position, really. Do you think your word means anything to me? No.
And you think yours does mean anything to me either. So we're both in a bit of an impasse here.
Yes,
I have no-
yes, but you're the one with the military rolling in town, and I'm the one with the solution.
If you don't think I would just...
Not to mention, isn't it your brother that tried to create hostility between the feds and my people? Anything. You're the one who's actively taking hostile actions, where I'm just operating in your area while also paying the agreed amount of money that your people requested. I have literally done nothing wrong to you, other than want to date your daughter. I feel like you are being very unreasonable right now, miss.
This deal was made after you decided to sneak in without telling me first of all. You didn't come to
Like
me when
you've
you
done
started,
nothing
have I?
illegal in your life. Come on now.
But your argument is the fact that we haven't... Carlos.
A thief that doesn't get caught is an honest merchant. Just the way of life. But you caught us, so we agreed to pay. I don't see the problem. Is it just resentment that everything gone to shit for you? Is it just...
You really don't understand why I would be upset with you about this, do you? Are you...
No. I feel like
You
I'm
really
offering you
don't.
such a needed helping hand. And you're just spitting on it.
I'd rather just... You've killed me instead of trying to give me this half-truth lie like you haven't decided to shit on the things I love.
What is the lie? What is the lie, ma'am?
The lie comes from the fact that you don't seem to understand that you're asking for my daughter.
No.
Not money,
I'm
not
asking,
drugs, not partnership.
No.
You're asking for my daughter.
I'm asking you to let her choose instead of you.
Does she know what you are? Did you even tell her that you are Los Zetas? Does she...
Now, ma'am. Are you calling Catalina stupid right now?
I'm not calling Catalina stupid. I'm calling
then
how
let
much you've told her.
Let me put things in perspective. I've never hidden my wealth. I've never claimed I didn't lie to her. I never told her I'm not part of this life. Now, if she knew what you were doing, and she knows I'm not one of your people, there's not that many alternatives. So either you're calling her stupid because she couldn't figure something so obvious out, or maybe you should talk with your daughter like a parent instead of a bodyguard.
What safety do you even guarantee if my daughter decides to walk away from you? That you won't take your revenge? That you won't decide to keep her against her will? What safety do I have that she's going to be okay in the hands of a Los Zetas? A thief who hasn't gotten caught yet, as you say.
I could tell you my word, I could tell you a lot of things, but you and me both know that in this business, that means shit. So there is nothing other than you and me here right now talking about things.
You could just kill me.
I
Just
could
end this
I could
right
have
now
I
here.
could have killed you a long time ago, told her some bullshit lie, and let your people fall apart, swoop in, take over, and I would still end up with the girl. So that should at least show you that I don't want her to suffer. Because otherwise I probably would have put a bullet in you a long time ago. But I don't want her to suffer. I think she loves you, and I think she would be very sad if she lost her mother.
Carmen glances. It was gonna as far as say something, but she glances at Juan, basically searching for a second there.
I mean, like he knew this was never gonna be a good deal to take, or that you would be enjoying this. He just didn't expect things to go this fucking sideways. He's like flashbangs right now. Because he had no idea of their relationship. He's like, we're just gonna meet with them. They're gonna probably make a shit deal that you'll be upset, but you like money. So like, no, he's just flashbang.
Gotcha. And if she decides to walk away from you,
She gets to walk away from you.
fine then. We'll let her choose. I'll tell her everything and let her decide.
He'll smile and nod. Pulls out the cell phone.
Okay.
Luckily, thanks to your people letting me smuggle the weapons, we have the equipment to deal with the army just this once. It'll have to be your people that pull the trigger. I don't want any more bad news about, well, Zeta picking fights with the army.
She grimaces, but she nods. She doesn't really have a way to even stop any of this, so she just goes along.
He's gonna talk with Juan, and he will in fact. This man realized from their discussions, this man has been smuggling like explosives into the city and large-scale weaponry. They do in fact have anti-armor fucking rockets.
Yeah, rifles and whatnot. The fucking.
As yeah, Valentino. The convoy arrives as you get signaled. Get out as you rush over to the vehicle. This will be the time when you roll me, get fucking shot. They will in fact blow. Now
Yes,
let's if there's like modifiers to it.
There's modifiers for it if you're protected. If you have never
Basically,
armor.
yeah. I add +1 if it's a handgun or the smaller weapon, which it's not. I don't think. The shooter is an amateur, isn't trying to kill you. No.
Yeah, just roll.
You have cover, body armor, or a bodyguard.
Just roll. It's gonna be a
I think a plus. Oh.
no,
But
because
not even
they're
plus one.
shooting. Yeah, because they're shooting with specialized weapons.
Success! Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah! Oh my god, yes!
Yeah.
Futsera Mexican!
So as you.
Oh, by the way, fun fact: that technically would be technically would have been a 12 because I get a +1 when I get fucking shot by narcos who suspect my treachery.
Yeah. 11 and 12. But yeah, so as you rush into the vehicle, they start driving, and as they turn one of the corners, the fucking thing rumbles as it gets tumbled over. As as the thing cracks, the hatch on top sort of flings open as you manage to crawl yourself out. As the car as you see like multiple people sort of making their way, as some of the military will engage whoever's shooting at them, which you know that your people didn't have the weaponry to like flat out disable one of these vehicles. And as the gunfight goes, you manage to crawl into one of the side alleys, as you only catch a couple of grazing bullets and, well, the massive concussion you are having right now. I'll give you 5 stress, but you live. You get to live as you manage to crawl away from what is a full-blown gunfight in the streets.